Good morning and hi to hello. I hope that you guys are off to a beautiful Saturday morning. Jamie says there's already lots going on where she's at. So she's up early. This event that they're at, I don't think starts until 8, maybe 9. But she says cars start lining up an hour and a half early. So she was told to be ready to roll. Don't wait until time. Be ready to go because it gets going early. So she's excited. They went to a dinner last night. And they were to meet all of the other folks who are going to be there presenting. So I'm watching the horses all walk down together. They're all together in a huge herd. And they're all walking towards the tree line, which is cute. And most of the gladiators are going with them. Jenny Lane, oh, that might be Calamity Jane, is the only one who's still over here at the hay roll eating. We're going to walk out there in just a second. Let me get my baba ready. Don't forget, even though we have horses here now, we still have a baby cow. We still got us a bottle baby. Sometimes when you get something new going on, you seem to forget the others. We still have a sweet Danny. We still have a bottle baby. And a few horses. And maybe if all goes well today, we'll have some big birds over here as well. I'll be real curious to see how Chucky Poo, how he reacts to having the big birds here. That's going to be funny, actually. Poor Chucky. He's probably never been around big birds in his whole life. Good morning, girls. I've already let the girls out this morning. Now they're coming back. Hey, we're ready to get back to sleep. I don't blame you, girls. It's Saturday. Y'all can sleep in for a little bit. Y'all can sleep in for a little bit, girls. All right. Where are we? Yeah. So most of the horses are going off down the hill. There's a couple over here still inside the little barn area. Y'all give me a moment, please. Let me get all the frogs, roaches, snakes, lizards, everything out of my Crocs. I'm just going to slip on these Crocs and we're going to go. If you guys don't mind, I don't think that y'all judge me too much for my footwear, please. Please don't do that. Please don't judge a man for his footwear. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Look at that horse's rear end. Is that a... Oh, that's just his markings. It looked like he had a huge bald spot. But I think that's just a weird color of his markings. So this morning, a lot of people last night were confused. And they thought that we were going to have to do a double grain feed up twice a day. So we don't do that. We'll just give our horses green hay this morning. And then they will do the only afternoon stall feed up in the afternoons. So mornings will be a whole lot easier. We're not going to do all the stalling in the mornings. Now, maybe this winter when there's no grass, we will. And, but right now, oh boy, I see Caroline looking for me. Caroline's looking for her daddy. You guys jump on the side by side. Let's ride over together. Let's ride over together, shall we? Pick your spots, people. Pick your spots. Everybody pick your spots. The beauty of this king. There's my sweet girl waiting for her daddy to come feed her. Oh no, I see. Oh no, she's running this way. Sweet baby. She's like, oh, here comes my Baba. Good morning, sweetie. Good morning, my sweet baby. Don't get in front of me. Come on. Come on over here. Come a little bit closer. Let's go over here. I got your Baba, but let's go over here. Come on. Don't go underneath me. Do not go underneath me. Guys, I'm watching her. She's ready to eat. This girl is ready to eat. Do not go underneath my tire. Do not go on. Well, she's biting on my legs. She's biting on my legs. All right, sweetie. You guys give me a minute here, please, to get off and get going. Okay. Here. Everyone's gonna laugh at my legs for how hickeyed up my legs are. Sweetie, here. There we go. There we go. I see a bunch of babies over there. I see Sir Scotty. I see Emperor Ed. I see Duke of Dalscone. Here's Caroline. There's Jolene at the feed buggy. Loretta. Hey, Jolene. Boy, can you guys hear the noises of all the babies? It's a loud morning. There's Ivy. Oh, sweetie. Oh, my sweet Caroline, I love this girl. Yes, I do love her. Yes, I love her so much. She's a wonderful girl. So there's still deer eating underneath the pecan trees. They're out late. Oh, it's only 7. Oh, sweetie. No one can see you over there, baby. No one can see you. Oh, sweet baby. She's such a big girl. Such a big girl. Look how fast she eats these babas now. I'm going to get my chores done and then head over to the other property and attempt to snatch up them ostriches. There we go. Good girl. Boy, look at her. Ouch. Ow. Ouch. Baby, my legs are already all red and nasty because of you. Because she doesn't only... Sweetie, you're going to give me more hickeys. I got red marks all over my legs. I got red marks all over my legs from that right there. She already has teeth. Y'all, she already has teeth. Come on. Daddy's done. Baba's finished. Now you got to go with your friends, okay? You got to go with your friends now. Come on. Get off of Daddy. Get off of Daddy. All right. Sorry, baby. You're done. Baby, you're done. I'm going to drive around now. Maybe she'll find someone else to Maybe she'll find somebody else. Hey, Loretta, walk over here. If Loretta will walk over here, then Caroline will run off. Baby, you're going to give me more hickeys on my legs. I don't like having all these red marks all over me. Sweetie. Guys. Look. She sucks the blood out of me. I hate to be mean to her. I just hate to be mean to her, but I don't want to have red marks all over me. All right, I'm cranking it up. I'm cranking it up, sweetie. Ouch. Go on. Go on. No, ma'am. Go on. All right. I'm going to slide all the way over where she can't reach me. Now, there's nothing to... Now, see? You got nothing now. You got nothing. You got nothing. No, stop stretching in here. Oh, Lord. Baby. You done had so much baba. You've done had so much baba. Now go. Come on. Go on. Go on. Caroline, Caroline, get away from my front tires. She knows how to stop me. She knows how to slow me down a little bit. Caroline, please. Caroline. Look, your friends are over here. Look at all your friends over here. Look, your friends are right here. They're not doing it to their mamas. Hi, Sir Scotty. Hey, Duke. Caroline, I'm going to stop. I'm going to slide way over here. So here's Sir Scotty, and there's Duke of Dalscone sitting here under the trees. There we go. Go play with your friends. You already had enough to eat, sweetie. Guys, she's had plenty to eat. Over there underneath the barn is Clementine. There we go. She goes, hey, Scotty, I'm hungry. You got anything? Nope. Scotty's like, no, leave me alone, you weirdo. My mom says I'm too young to have hickeys. My mom says I come home with hickeys, I'm in trouble. Well, Scotty, I'm just hungry. Sir Scotty goes, Mama, I promise it's Caroline's doing that weird stuff again. Caroline, you just can't go sucking on everybody's legs, sweetie. Oh, no. Look over here. I'm going to zoom in. It's going to get shaky. I have both of our white babies over there together. We got our brown babies hang out together, and our white babies hang out together. What the hell's going on with all that? I thought we lived in different times, y'all. I thought we lived in different times. Uh-oh. Caroline, if you'll walk away, I can drive around and visit other cows, and I have to go feed on my horses. You can't do much when she's over here. I should have. If she'll walk away, I'll speed out of here right quick. She'll finally get bored and leave, maybe. Nope, not yet. Hey, Jolene. She'll leave now. Jolene, thank you, Jolene. Here, you want a muffin, sweetie? What's wrong? What's wrong with the muffins? What's wrong with the muffins, Jolene? You just don't care for a muffin this morning? So have y'all noticed that when I bring out a fresh batch of muffins, everyone eats them? After the muffins have sit here for a couple of days, they stop being as invested or interested. So there's something to do with the muffins sitting out for a few days that makes it where they're not quite as tasty. I'm going to try to get out of here while I can. Dang it. Dang it. Look who's coming. Sweetie, look, there's other babies over here. We're going to go look at the other babies. There's other babies we want to look at. Hey, Libby. Hey, Charlie. Good morning, Captain. Good morning, sweet Liberty Bell. How are you girls and boys this morning? How are you kiddos doing? I saw you got out yesterday, Libby. Your mom was very worried about you. Your mom was so worried. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Hello. I tried to help you, Libby. She's like, I ain't letting you touch me. I know where I'm at. I knew what I was doing. You wanted to be a gladiator. She goes, well, I'm in training. I'm in gladiator training. It's neat how moms walk off and leave them now. Moms don't feel like they have that need to stand around or even hide them at this point. They're not being hidden. They're just being told to, hey, y'all lay here. Y'all lay here for a bit and we'll be back later. We'll come get you later. But they're not even being told to lay. They can just kind of like hang out. They're kind of being told to hang out in certain spots. And there's always some cow who's around to watch over them, kind of like babysit them. Even though at this point, at this age, they can get up and go if they want to. They nibble on stuff. They're starting to eat on things. Look, here they go. Here they go. I wish you would go with them. If I just be real quiet, maybe she'll walk away. This is no different than when you take your kids off to daycare and you start watching them play. And once they start playing, you slowly sneak out the door. You just want to watch them go off and play something. When they go find a puzzle or a kitchen center or whatever they're going to be playing with, and you'll slowly sneak out the door. So once she goes off and finds her a friend, then I'll slowly sneak out the door. She goes, hey, Libby, I'm Caroline. I'm going to follow you around and see what you're going to do. We're going to be friends. Go on, Caroline, go with them. Caroline, go with them. Caroline, go with them. She's going, guys. She's going. Give her time. She's starting to eat on little things. Oh, no. She sees me. She's looking at me. You love seeing them put their heads down into the grass, start pulling on things, nibbling on things. That's all a wonderful sign. Now, she's still getting 3 bottles a day, don't worry, and she will for a while longer. I know you can't see it, but at the far tree line, I'm seeing the deer. You can see the little white tails. It's the high grass, it's hard to see them. But there's several over there along that tree line. When I first came out, they were underneath these pecan trees, but as I moved closer, they've walked further away. I saw that my uncle, my brother, who we call Uncle Dan, had gone to, I think they were in Utah on a hunting trip. And boy, he got a really beautiful, I don't know if it was a deer or an elk. I don't know if you guys watch his channel, but man, he got him something beautiful. I laugh at Uncle Dan. I tell you guys this story on occasion. I don't mean to laugh at him, but Uncle Dan really had dreams and aspirations of being like an outdoors channel. He really wanted to find his passions in social media by recording things that he loves to do. And what he loves to do is outdoors. He just loves to be on his side-by-side. He loves to be off in them woods. He loves tractor work. He loves hunting. He loves fishing. Has himself a boat. And him and Lou went in with some other friends, and they bought a small piece of property over there along the lake so he could take his boat up and fish. And he had all these dreams to make his channel be about Daniel Morrow outdoors, And this is the funny part. This is how we always say that, the first time you start trying to make plans about your future, God's like, yeah, watch this, right? And so what happened was he ended up starting to make videos, and he wasn't having much success on his outdoors videos. He wasn't finding the right kind of numbers that he wanted to be able to afford a living. And, eventually do what I do and be able to quit his job and make full-time videos and the same things that Jason and Brooke do and Daniel Arms, and family. We've all been blessed to be able to start doing well enough on social media that we can actually quit our jobs. I think Daniel quit law enforcement. Jamie last night had dinner with Brandon Eddy, the Eddy family farm. He's pretty much quit his job at law enforcement. I think he does just part-time. Jason at Cog Hill. That's what your dream is. You find yourself into a passion that you love doing. And once you start making enough money at doing it, you're able to leave your 9 to 5. I was able to leave teaching. I drove a school bus for a couple of years later to help make ends meet. And then I was able to go ahead and quit driving the bus as well. And so my job now is to wake up and do what I love to do with these animals. But the point of my story is Daniel, of course, Daniel and had these same dreams of maybe I could do what Lester's doing and get involved in social media and start making me an outdoor channel and trying to find some outdoor enthusiast. But here's the funny part of the story. The people on Daniel's channel, I don't want to say the only videos, but their favorite videos is when he's with Lou and they're cooking. Yes, Daniel and Lou do cook. They do love to do things together. And one of their favorite things to do together is to cook. So a part of their channel, I think one night a week, they have a little cooking show. And if, lo and behold, that cooking show is not their most popular video of the week. Ain't that something, y'all? Isn't that just the funniest thing? Their most popular video of the week is not Daniel outdoors with his tractor, not them with their animals, not Daniel off on a hunting trip, not Daniel off fishing. Nope. Those are just a dime a dozen. They want to see Daniel and Lou in the kitchen cooking. I hope he doesn't ever know that I'm laughing about that. I hope he never knows that I laugh about that. And don't y'all go telling them neither. Don't y'all go tell them that, hey, Lester's laughing at you for having your dream crushed. No, I'm not. I'm not laughing at that. man. I'm not. That's my brother, and I love him. But I do think it's funny. I do think it's funny. I actually, now I know I told y'all this already, but if there's anyone new, so his channel's name is Daniel Morrow Outdoors. But I told him to change his channel name to Patty Cake Baker Dan. It will be the only channel called that, Patty Cake Baker Dan. And he can still do his trapping and fishing, fine. Just don't make those videos, no one cares. Or, you ready for this? As a part of his show, Patty Cake Baker Dan, how about he goes off and traps, hunts, or fishes, and then cooks those meals? Him and Lou fry some fish. Him and Lou make up some sausage. Him and Lou, they could go over there and trap a couple of those wild hogs, and Daniel could go through the whole process of how to turn that meat into sausage. I think that would be entertaining. And then him and Luke could go in there and cook it up and have a big breakfast for everybody. And he could bake some muffins or some biscuits, and we could all get over there and eat some of his sausage patties. So that's what he needs to do, where he could combine the best of both worlds. So fine, if he wants to go off to Utah to hunt an elk, fine. You know what? They had to cut that elk into quarters. If you don't know what that means, sometimes these deer, these elk, whatever they hunt, are so big that you can't carry them off the hill. You can't carry them out the mountain. So you literally have to quarter it. I know that sounds very rough for people who don't like this kind of stuff. I don't hunt, but I don't judge people who do. But they actually have to take and they have to quarter. So literally, once this animal is down, they have to cut it into 4 pieces to be able to carry it off the mountain. And so he could go through the process of how to quarter it. Now, like I said, that would not appeal to everybody, but I tell you what I would enjoy doing, seeing some of the steaks that they're able to cook, and enjoying his family come by and eat, just to kind of show you that we're not just over here shooting animals the way they did in the old West and leaving their bodies laying there to rot. No, we're actually taking this elk and we're doing all of these things with it. Anyway, I think that would be kind of entertaining, and that could still go along with his channel, Patty Cake Baker Dan. Yeah, and you don't have to show any of the hunting part of it if that's going to run people off. But anyway, to each his own. Well, as you can see, Caroline has made her way all the way out with the herd. She's over there under that pecan tree, still finding things to nibble on, so I'm proud of her for that. All the babies are looking wonderful this morning. Let's go ahead and go on up and put out some hay for our cows, shall we? Now, I do want to note one thing, and I don't know, but I want to just show you one thing. Okay, you ready? Don't get your hopes up. But whereas every single cow is over here, right? Every cow. Look. That's Dolly. That's Dolly. And she's way over there by herself, whereas everyone else is over here. So I'm not saying there's much to it. I don't know what's going on, but there's usually a reason why a cow will walk off all by itself. So let's just keep an eye on Dolly today. I do have to go to Plum Grove and pick up Lex, but not till later on today. But I'm going to go to Longhorn Lester's right now with my truck and trailer and try to grab those birds. and bring them back. And then, guys, I will tell you right now that I will not video this because it's not going to be pretty. I have to literally grab them by their neck, like in a stranglehold, even though I'm not strangling them. I have to put a pillowcase over their head. No, you have to put a pillowcase over their head so they can't see, and then I have to drag them. I have to literally drag them to the trailer. So I do not think that that's something that would be very well received. I know my channel, I know my audience, and even though you might say, well, I would enjoy watching that. Well, I can promise you, most of the internet would not. Oh no. Here's Ruby by herself. Guys, she's been acting very weird lately as well. Ruby has refused muffins several mornings in a row, and she's been off by herself a lot. Sweetie, what's wrong? Don't get up for me. It's okay. Okay, so I don't want to get her up because she's not ready to get up. But I want to just point this out to you. If you remember, I think it may have been yesterday, Ruby seemed like she was really having a tough time getting up and getting going. And then maybe the day before yesterday, we saw Ruby also having a hard time getting going. And if lo and behold this morning we don't come out and there's Ruby laying here, all the cows have walked off and Ruby's here by herself. So now, whereas the difference between Dolly walks off on her own to possibly be having possibly having some contractions, just maybe. I'm just wondering if maybe. Ruby's not. Ruby just doesn't feel well. So what I like and what I'm happy about is I don't think it's a tummy issue, because as you can see, there's no like poopy pants. If they're having tummy issues, they have the poopy pants. And I don't see any poopy pants. But I can tell that she's just not feeling herself. Look at her head low. And doesn't it always happen on the weekends? Darn it. So, I mean, I'm not saying there's an emergency here. This is not an emergency vet call. This is not load her up, take her to A&M. Guys, this is not that kind of thing. But we're noticing that for the last couple of days, Ruby's been a little bit sluggish, low on energy, very lethargic, not having the same appetite or the same zest for life. So I can promise you that there's people watching this channel right now who've also said, you know what, Lester, I've been feeling that way all week. Lester, I've been feeling that way for a month now. And so I don't know what it is. And now I've not asked Jamie since she's been driving, but I do not know if we've had any more test results come in. The vets send those to Jamie's email, and I have not even asked her. Ever since I got the blood results from Lord Grayson, I have not asked for any of the other blood results. I wanted to share that news with you all. Hi, baby. You feeling okay? Well, you look kind of slow and sluggish, baby. What's wrong? What's wrong with you, sweetie? Are you feeling okay, baby? Can we love you for a minute without you sticking the horn in me? You're like, well, I've just been noticing you've been paying a lot of attention to these babies and not much to me lately. Is that all it is, sweetie? You're just a little jealous of all the babies? You know, Daddy, I was supposed to have a baby myself, and I wasn't able to have one. Baby, I don't blame you for that. I'm not upset about that, sweetie. I don't care, sweet baby, if you didn't have your baby yet. It's okay. I still love you. You're the most wonderful thing alive, baby. You're the most wonderful thing ever. Yeah, but you don't give me a baba. Well, no, Ruby, I don't give you a baba because you're too big. You don't need baba, sweetie, but you need these. You need those. Don't you want these horn scratches? Can I scratch you along the head? That must make you feel better, huh? Cheer up a little bit, Ruby, because you're sweet and wonderful, and we do love you. Everybody needs to love on Ruby, y'all. We need to remember to love Ruby. And Danny, too. We don't want to ignore Danny and Ruby just because they ain't got no babies. We need to make sure that we love plenty of Ruby and Danny. Do you want a muffin? Now, yesterday you wouldn't eat a muffin. Here. Want to give it a shot? If she spits that out, then that shows that okay. So there is something wrong with our muffins. Darn it. Y'all think that maybe the raccoons come and got to them? And while those raccoons were sitting in there eating on them, they ended up pooping and peeing on them as well? Baby, what's wrong? You're acting a little bit aggressive. Okay, your horns are just so itchy. I used to carry me a brush on here. I used to, and now I don't. I used to have me a good brush where I could brush you babies. Look. Remember the Baba days? You remember the days of the Baba? You remember the days of the Baba, baby? Yes, if you guys are new to the channel, she was also a Baba baby. She was a Baba baby. She was one of my big Baba babies. Oh, she put a beat down on me and Jamie. She put a beat down on us, y'all. She made life real hard. If you think that Caroline can put a beat down, this girl here can put a beat down too, okay? She could put a beat down on me and Jamie. Do I not have a brush on here anywhere? With all of the things on this side by side, I don't see a brush anywhere. No, she's not going to eat it. There's a flashlight. No brush. That was my alarm. Guys, that means I got to get going. I got to get going. Daddy got to move. I got to go, Ruby Sue. I do love you, though, okay? And I'm glad you're up, and it looks like you're feeling okay. I'm sorry you were a little bit down this morning, but everybody has those kind of days, okay, sweetie? We all have those kind of days. All right, guys. Watch out, Ruby Sue. I'm leaving now. Bye, baby. I think she's going to be fine, everybody. Not to worry. Okay. There's hay. There's water. There's grain. There's green grass. She doesn't have any tummy issues. It doesn't appear. Good morning. Hello. How you all getting along this morning? How you guys getting along? Y'all getting along okay? Looks like you are. Roman's like, I sure do love this tall, pretty girl. She got some pretty legs, Daddy. Roman, don't forget that Rita's gonna hear you. She's not gonna like what you're saying. Rita's not going to appreciate what you're saying, Roman. Rita is not one. She's not one who's going to appreciate all that. All right, guys, give me a moment here. We're going to figure out what we're going to do. Now, remember, over at the other property, Jamie would only put out green hay in the mornings. So even though I'd kind of gotten into a little habit of walking out with you all to grain feed the horses, I don't have to do that. I can throw out some green hay and be good. What I'm going to try to find myself is a box cutter. I think it's, oh, here we go, my kitchen knife. My kitchen knife should work. Kitchen knife should work just fine. You guys want some hay? Look what I got here. There we go. I'm gonna set you guys down just for a second. And I think I'll put you right there. You looking. Ah. This hay is crumbling apart. Crumbling apart. Come on, Gemma, over here. Ivy was trying to share with Roman. I put plenty, you don't have to share. Over here, Bucky's. There's plenty, no one has to share. Nobody has to share, there's plenty all over the ground, come on. Come on, there's more. Right there. All right, there you go. Everybody has their own flake of hay. Ivy is walking along, trying to, she's like sharing with different people. Just proving that she is who she is. That's cute. All right. There we go. Look where Ivy ended up. Can you guys see where Ivy ended up? Ivy ended up right there with Bucky's, which is cute. That's her favorite. That's her best friend. Come on, Prim. There's more over here. Looks like Rita just moved Prim. Hey, Stormy, look. Stormy, there's more over here. Stormy. 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 There's more over here. There's more over here, love. There's more right there. There you go. So I'm just going to let you guys know, and I'm not, our horses are plenty fat. They actually are, I would say most of the horses here are overweight. So we're not going to be doing the double the grain. As long as we have all of this beautiful green pasture, and a lot of it. We have fresh water in the barn. We have a fresh water trough over here, a clean water trough here in this barn. We also have the pond closer to the interstate, the front of the property. We have the tree line of shade all throughout the day. We'll come out and do our barn routine in the afternoons, and we'll do our morning hay routine right here, okay? So we'll still be feeding these babies. Now, in case you're wondering about the gladiators and the fact that I had to take their feed buggy off the pasture, I did remove their feed buggy because I don't want the horses getting to it. The gladiators, what I'm gonna have to do, and I cannot give you a timeline, but what I am going to do is leave the gladiators inside the pasture long enough to where I can use either my new loading chute or the lot loading chute to get my little bulls moved out of here. And once I take my little bulls out of here, that would be Principally Joe and Lord Grayson, then I'll more than likely let our sweet young lady gladiators back into the back with the big cows. For now, I think we can go ahead and do that. They've been weaned. They're not going to go back to nursing on their moms, and that will make this be horse pasture only. All right. And then I would move the small bulls, the young bulls, back up front, but I'm only going to have to move them right back to load them. I don't have a loading system up here in the front. So I cannot put the young bulls back into the bullpen because I do not have a loading system to do that. All right. So that's sort of what's going on with all of that. I will close this trailer up. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you all go now. I do have things to get done. I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my morning video. I will try to come back on throughout the day with different things. If I'm able to get those big birds loaded, I'll come back over here with the big birds and unload those so you guys can watch that. And like I said, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to probably do more live stream videos and less recorded videos because of the fact it's just going to be real hard with time to take the time to do the recorded videos. I did it for Jamie yesterday because I think that she earned that. These are her horses, and I think that she should have had that content. So I got those for her, but that was a really, really busy day on my end. And I just cannot do that every day. Once Jamie gets back and we get back into a routine, it'll be a little bit easier. But for now, I would not expect a necessarily noon video or a 3 o'clock video. I don't mind going live, doing my chores, and having you with me in real time. But just don't expect the same routine that we have on a normal weekday. I am going to walk out and turn the lights off to their barn. I can do that without having any problems, I don't think. Let me also turn my water on so I can get my waters filling up. I will go ahead and do that. Now, there's, I know that a lot of people are going to suggest, Lester, why don't you put out your hay for your horses and then go by and do all of your feed in the barn and then let the horses walk up one at a time? But if I do that, then what will I do in the mornings? I like to give them a little bit of a alfalfa hay boost in the mornings. Let me get this water over here going first. And I'm going to have to move me another water trough over. I think with the horses and the cows, they're going through water pretty fast. I filled it twice. I filled it twice yesterday. And they're going through this water pretty darn fast. Hey, sweetie. I'm going to fill that up, okay? I'm going to fill that up for y'all. She's like, I've never really been much about hay. Hay's not really my thing. Don't knock that water hose out of there. They'll actually appreciate this hay a lot more once we get our first frost or freeze and our grass dies back. I'm not going to plant ryegrass here in this front pasture. Jamie asked me not to. She said that the ryegrass could, and all of the sugars in the ryegrass can really mess with some of their systems. And then you guys who know horses know they can sometimes have metabolic issues. So we're not going to plant ryegrass in the front pasture. I'll still throw out some seed in the back and maybe in the side pasture over here for the bulls and for our big birds. But we're not going to be doing ryegrass here in the horse pasture. Oh boy. You can see that this one here thinks the routine's the same. She thinks, okay, it's time to eat. Baby, we're going to stop doing it that way. We're going to stop doing it that way. We're not going to keep doing that morning thing, okay? Oh, Lord. We're not going to keep doing that morning thing, sweetie. I'm just going to check their water over here. Yeah, we have to find a way to dry up this end of the barn. All right, this water here is good. They're not drinking as much from this water over here. This water's good. But we have to find a way to dry this up. That just comes from me overflowing the water. Move. Guys, we're not doing a feed up this morning like that, Roman. We're not doing that kind of feed up. We're going to start doing... We're going to start doing things a little bit differently. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, okay. Every time I come to the barn does not mean it's time to eat, okay? Guys, when I come to the barn, it does not mean time to eat. Oh, no. Y'all, look. What should I do? Now I feel like I should feed them. Guys, look. I'm a horrible man. I'm just a horrible, horrible man. Why did I do it that way? Why did I do this? I just come turn the lights off. Go back to eating your green hay. Someone says, don't give in, Lester. Don't give in. I cannot feed y'all twice a day. You're already fat. You're way too fat. Everyone's way too fat. I'm sorry. Guys, oh, look, it's so sad. They all want to go to their rooms. They're like, maybe if we go to our rooms like good boys and girls, Dad will feed us. Guys, you're fat. I cannot give in to you. Oh, look at them all going to their rooms. Oh, no. They're all going to their rooms. Babies, I'm so sorry. Baby, you're such a pretty girl. I love you, long legs. Oh, I love them long legs, baby. But I just can't keep pouring the feed to you. Look how fat you guys are. Look, I can't even find your ribs. Do you even have ribs? Oh, sweeties, babies. Oh, everybody. I'm such a bad man. I'm such a bad man to make y'all all come over here running. But, baby, look at your belly, sweetie. Look. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. What did I do? Can't y'all just enjoy some green hay? Can't we just enjoy some green? Oh, Lord. What are y'all doing? Easy. Whoa. Easy, bud. Can't y'all just go enjoy some green hay and be happy? Come on. Just go enjoy that green hay and be happy. Lord, what have I started? What have I got going? Oh, look at Bucky's and Stormy are going to give each other a rub down, a massage. Roman's like, we used to get fed twice a day before you bunch of riffraff showed up. Now we're forced to eat hay. Hay? Hay! All right, well, thank y'all for watching. Wish me luck this morning on my ostrich move. Hope to see you guys back maybe around midday. There will be no coffee club as far as the 9:30 with Jamie. She's already going. Jamie's already going, y'all. She's already going. She's already got going this morning. So I'm going to fill my waters up, and then I'll be getting out of here pretty soon. Thank y'all for watching. We love you, blessed to have you, and we will catch you guys on the next video, huh? Gosh, here comes Gemma running towards me. And Ivy went into the barn. Gosh darn it, Ivy went into the barn, y'all. She walked the green mile. Ivy actually walked the green mile, and now she's coming back to, oh, poor Ivy. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. I am not the muffin man. I'm just the guy who's going to provide good, responsible care. Okay? Good, responsible care for you all. All right? Can we just do that? I'll just be the responsible horse guy for a bit. Rita, how about it? Look, good girl. Go back to that green hay. Go help her eat that green hay, everybody. All right. Y'all have a fun day. Thank you for watching. We love you. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.